little bit more because this one is actually going to be talking about fall date night fragrances. So we have two heavy hitters in this one. I'm not even going to hold you. We just going to get straight into it. I'm not even going to hold you. We're going to talk about Liquid Broom from French Avenue. And of course, if we're going to have something like this, we gotta pin it up against another heavy hitter. So why not talk about Rasasi Elixir? Now, two different ways we can go about this. One thing that we can say is that both of these fragrances are going to be great for the situation. Like date night, fall time, like I don't think it really gets a better duo right here. It just much more so depends on which style you're leaning towards. One, the French Avenue, have a little bit more of a, well, one, let's just talk about this. Both fragrances are going to have a little bit of spice to them. So you are going to get that very nice, warm cinnamon spice in both of these fragrances, especially in this one, Liquid Broom. You definitely have a very nice spice with it. You also have a nice aromatic touch as well, but you got that sweetness in there. But it's extremely spicy in the opening. We're gonna let that one sit there for a little bit. But if you know that Arthur DNA from Parfums de Marley, then you kind of know what to expect there. And then with Hawas Elixir, you're going to be getting something that's in that JPG Elixir clone, Elixir DNA. But to me, I would like to say that this one's kind of a little bit much more so of a twist in my opinion. Now, the main differences in these two are going to be this one right here. This one's going to lean a little bit more into the sweet aspect of the fragrance and much more so of the spicy aspect of the fragrance. This one right here by Rasasi is going to lean into the spicy aspect of the fragrance, but it's also going to have a very nice like leather woody sense about itself also. So two main things right there. If you're much more so of a gourmand lover, I can see y'all rocking out with the Liquid Broom. But if you're somebody that likes much more so of those earthy fragrances, some fragrances that somewhat lean a little bit more masculine, then the Rasasi Elixir is going to be the one where it's at. I like this. And again, it's really not too much to really differentiate between these two because they both play on the spices. I can see the spice in Liquid Broom being a little bit more tolerable because it comes off a lot softer. Whereas this one in Elixir comes off a little bit more intense, like in your face. It packs a little bit more of a punch. Where this one is a lot, Liquid Broom is very subtle. It's a very subtle opening that you're getting with this one to where men and women would enjoy this one because of how soft and subtle the spices are in the opening. But again, I think the main thing for this one just depends on which fragrance you enjoy as far as a scent profile. Do you prefer something that has a little bit more of an earthy and masculine profile? Do you prefer something that has a little bit more of a softer gourmand profile? That's what you're getting with this one. To me, I will say this. It's really the transitional points in the Elixir to where the spices is dialed down a little bit from the opening, but you get a little bit more of that aromatic brightness that comes through the mid. But it also matches together with that leather, and that's the where it really makes its presence known. Because again, the spices, even though I can enjoy the spices in the opening in this one, it's still somewhat it's a little rugged. You know what I'm saying? To where if somebody, I can see why this one might not be the biggest fan for most people, whereas this one right here is Liquid Broom has that DNA, that opening, the everything about this one is just pleasant for the most part. But it's also, in my eyes, somewhat of a simplistic DNA with it being extremely warm, like a warm, spicy gourmand. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got. I see $1 Million Minds in the chat. I see Liquid Broom, hands down. I see you. I got some new shit. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure my shit work. Yo, got that Offline Collector's Edition got better. Yo, that Offline Collector's Edition got better. Still not absolutely though. Yeah. It plays in that DNA a little bit. It plays in that DNA a little bit. Let me know which one y'all are rocking with, man. I need to know down in the chat. Anybody down in the chat, y'all let me know which one y'all are taking. I see liquid. See, and that's the thing. I'm seeing a lot of liquid broom. Me personally, I like liquid, but y'all know I'm leaning much more so towards the spices and the leathers. I'm really a big fan of this Rasasi Elixir DNA. I like it. Now, if that's just me, if I'm going off of what I think, that people are gonna say, hands down. I think the majority of people from the masses, they are going to choose Liquid Broom over Rasasi Elixir all day, every day. TikTok has made that known. There's no change in that. This fragrance is solidified. But me personally, if I'm choosing and I had to choose one of these fragrances to use as fall date night for the next 3 months, give me Elixir. Give me Rasasi. Let me know, man. Am I tripping? Fam? Because I knew a lot of y'all was gonna say Broom, but I don't know, man. I really do enjoy this DNA, man. Let me know y'all thoughts down in the comment section. Hit a like for the YouTube algorithm if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget the bell notification so you can be updated when this content drops. Let's go. We got one more, and this one is going to be just signature scent. No date night, no fall.